What a shame, Jin. Seems like everyone just left you to die, huh? Please stop. Let me take his place. Big sis, Sarah. Jin. 5. Help Kyutaro? 4. Somebody. Please, 3. Please, no. I can't do anything. Only watch. 2. Mom. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Aviator. I'm your United States Aviator, and welcome back to Your Turn to Die. Today we have a couple things we're doing. There was one comment that pointed out, and I realized it too. There's something else that we should try out when we have so many coins, you feel? And I think a lot of you realize what it should be. So let's go ahead and continue from our hacked save file to start. Today we're also going to talk to Mishima's AI. Someone on Discord actually alerted me that I should do that. That's something I didn't do in my original run, talk to the Mishima AI. We need to do that. That's more things that might help piece together the puzzle. And today we are also going to not push our homie Fako. And we're gonna see what happens yonder that pathway. And we're just gonna go to, I guess, the end of the chapter from that pathway. And then something else. From then, I'll continue to play the game. Not recording the whole thing because that would be a long time. But I'll record and just in a video put in like highlights like, this is a significant part that's different. More or less. But for right now, let's go ahead and hop into file 50. Where we have... Alright, this is our hacked one, but it's not the completely hacked one. But we do still have 200 coins, so we're okay. So let's go ahead and stop viewing. Need to clean up so no one else sees. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Cage, you go. Alright, Cage is not in right now. That's interesting. Alright, so. At this point in the game, we can go to the long stairs. Alice is here. This is a rather gloomy place. I'm fond of it. I guess I've never really come to the long stairs. Ever. Unless I needed to. A suspicious vending machine sits at the top of the stairs. Can't do anything with it. That is a shame. We have 200 tokens and Sarah's like, I wonder what would happen if I put all of these in here? Nah, that's not her. That's not her moves. Alright, but we're going to, I guess, cancel. I guess the next thing we're going to do is quit the game and talk to Mishima AI. Because Mishima's a homie, let's be honest. He is our homie, our home slice, and he is in save file 44, I think is a good save file for that. Whew. Man, every time I see So, I'm not angry, but I'm not angry anymore. I understand why he does the things he does, but gosh darn it, he could have just, you know, trusted us. That would have been neat. Alright, let's see if this works. I actually don't know if this is gonna work either. You are Miss Sarah, wasn't it? Miss Now told me about you. She said you were very brave and kind. That's not true at all. You're exactly right. I am not just brave and kind. I am also sharpshooting. I have a mind of steel. I hunt treasure. I stock exchange. I stab some So, and I am the phenomenal pep talker, high-fiving extraordinaire, big sister Sarah, and I am here to save you. Don't you know? Let's go. Or you're a kind teacher slash smoker. Well, I guess we have to do that one. He's a kind teacher slash smoker. Don't mind if we do. And Professor Mishima, you're a kind cigar-loving teacher as well. Cigar? A teacher should not smoke. Don't make such strange suggestions. But you really look like you wanted to smoke. My original did. Perhaps our personalities differ. He's begun to deny his own self. Professor Mishima, You're an artificial intelligence, right? Yes, it seems so. I have a memory telling me I am an AI. Perhaps if I didn't have that memory, I would think things like, I'm trapped in a screen! Let me out! Let me out! And so on and so forth. He was created by the kidnappers, right? Yeah, surely. There's a lot I could ask. Please ask me anything, I will answer as much as I can remember. So yeah, we can talk to the Mishima AI. Hey, that's hype. Alright, so Mishima's memories, I guess. I guess we'll just start from the top and go down. Professor Mishima, how far back do your memories go? I believe I remember being a— oh, it says Sarah, but I'm sure this is Mishima talking. I believe I remember becoming a teacher, Miss Now's graduation, and the life that I led. And then what about your memories after being brought here? Or when were you abducted? I have none. Yes, that's true. I'd actually met with you all already, hadn't I? However, if it's a memory before my abduction, I believe I have it. Memories from before the abduction, huh? And also, subconsciously, I know that I am an AI, and should answer as many questions as I can. Perhaps I'm just programmed that way. Okay, well then let's keep asking you questions. What about the kidnappers? What do you know? What do you know about the kidnappers? That is, the people who made you. I know nothing. Nothing of the sort. I have absolutely no memories of that sort. Not a one. 0 memories. I guess the kidnappers wouldn't leave us clues. But to put that another way, maybe they're free to insert and erase memories at will. Interesting. So if we had done this, we could have, like, more easily predicted that the AI that was in Now's room was modified heavily. Apologies, I could not be of more use. Alright, Mishima, it's fine, it's fine. We still got plenty of questions to ask you. About the death game. Do you know anything about the death game? Right. Come to think of it, I just accepted it, but you all are made to play this death game, yes? This is an outrageous situation. If only I had some helpful information. Myself, I know nothing. Apologies, I could not be of more use. It's okay, Machine. I still love you. You are still a homie. Don't you forget that. Is there something else you want to ask me? Of course, let's ask about Now. So about Now, I read this, so I have these pieces of paper. They all have, Now's personal information, apparently, because she didn't get an AI because she wasn't really supposed to be here, but, I heard that she had an exceptionally robust bosom. What do you feel about that, Mishima? My dear student, she came to learn art from me even after graduating high school. She has greatly matured emotionally. The more you know of her past, the more it brings tears to your eyes. I think that's related to the fact that you died. Oh, I think that's related to the fact that you died, Professor Mishima. It appears I have made Miss Now, suffer greatly. I must let that happen no more. Miss Sarah, I have a request. What is it? No, it's nothing. I still lack the courage to ask. Still lack the courage to ask. What did you say right before that? I'm sorry, my brain just like glossed over that. I read it and just... About Now. It appears I made her suffer greatly. I must let that happen no more. He's already thinking about asking someone to smash him, like he asked Reiko to smash him later. If we had talked to this AI, it would have put together a couple of pieces. Like, I had already, like, it was in the back of my mind that it might be like Mishima saying, hey, end my existence as an AI so I don't make Now suffer. Just like the real Mishima was like, hey, I'm gonna make sure I get the most votes. You vote for me so that nobody votes for you. Mishima's just a stand. No, we don't need to go anywhere. Stop that. We need to ask you that last question. About the original Mishima. So, about the original Professor Mishima, he's died, hasn't he? In such a situation like this, I should have protected Miss Now, yet you became a victim in order to protect Miss Now. Is that true? No human wants to die. The survival instincts that kick in desperate situations can, at times, result in demonic actions. I protected Miss Now, but even so, I do not know if it was right to commend myself, if it is right to commend myself. You were like a saint! You were a saint, my boy! You were really like a saint, thinking of others more than yourself. Perhaps I wasn't suited for living. But in truth, I wanted to live, and see Miss Now and my other students' growth. I'm sure I had those thoughts. Miss Sarah, none of you can give up. Please live, and make it home. Wow. That's some heavy stuff, but it does give us more insight on Mishima. What it didn't do is let me ask the questions that it let me ask everyone else. And I don't know if that's good or bad. You know? You feel? You dig? I don't know how I feel about that. Because I was expecting to learn more about his upbringing, but that gave me no information. This upbringing thing is just something that we need to really make note of, and now we continue to have nothing about his upbringing. I was hoping that going to his eye would be like, ah yes, now we have his upbringing, because right now all I have is that everybody's got daddy issues. That's all I got right now. Everyone's got some kind of daddy issues, some kind. I guess we don't know Joe's history either, do we? We don't know anything about his mom and dad, I don't think so. Alright, but I think that is it. We have talked to the Mishima AI. We can leave the save file. Bye, Mishima, again. Toodaloo. Now we gotta go to the heavy save file. Alright. This is a save file that I'll probably actually save. And this is, what file did I say this was? Number 5. Number 5 is Push It. And someone in the comments told me that I can... how to do this, actually. So we are at this point, right? Extract. Tell me do anything. Have her sing a song. Yes. Okay, great. Never heard a song from. I'm just trying to remember. How's that? I hit it. Item is what? Yes, and then we put that there. And then it's like, this is it. You're a fake. Have I found it? The discrepancy. The borderline between fake and real. This is a song from your band. Alice, you know this too. This Reiko must be Fako. I'm sorry. Yep, we're gonna keep going. That's just my jam. It's my jam, you guys, because then it goes. Sorry, let's keep going. We gotta push this. No, we have to not push. We have to not push this Fako. My bad. My bad. What's the meaning of this? It's Ranger said. Personality is every 3 years. What do you mean? The band's breakup 3 years, 2.5 years ago, that was before my murder case. So many terrible things are happening. In other words, you're a time capsule of a Reiko from many moons ago. I'm real. A fake? A doll? Wrong. That's wrong. I'm real. Because I'm alive. My memories, my feelings, overcoming their deaths, my pain, all of us helping each other. Was it all a program? Am I a fake? Oh, yep, you're a fake. Look like hell. That can't be right, it ain't possible. Once you say that shit, I just gotta admit it, don't I? What else do you want me to do? Room of lies, half believing, yep. Reiko, No, the fake was a ruse to deceive us, yes. Wouldn't quite say that. Fake really thinks she's Reiko. I'll explain it for you. First up, we were right. Mishima, who we just talked to, who was like, hey, I didn't have the courage to ask Sarah to do this, but you. Punch me in the face, in my existence. Yep. Went into the room of lies. Sarah grabbed the Reiko's glove. Reiko was caught. And then fake Reiko came out. Look at that fake smile. That's a fake smile if I've ever seen one. After that, there were two. We couldn't have two. The first one, yes, and then things, and then the room of lies, and then smashing, and then yes. 2 and 8 months, and we were just so close. Everything would have been perfect if only we'd murder that guy sooner rather than later. Where's the real Reiko? Who can say? Try the room of lies. If you did anything to her, I'll kill you. Aw, already concerned for the real one? Makes you feel bad for the fake Reiko here. Irk. Hey, you solved it, right? Yes, hurry up. Since it's a fake, I'm sure you can push her without regrets. Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't have any regrets, really. I did at first, and I was like, wow, that's kind of sad. But now I don't. Going back, I'm like, I could just push her again, and I'd know what happens, and I'd be fine. But I am curious. I am very curious as to what. I think I know what happens. Wait a second. I'm alive, too. Don't want to die. Yeah, she was able to cry, too. She's able to do everything that a human can do. And nobody would blame me for this, because everyone's like, yeah, just sacrifice Jin. That's the one thing I was worried about. Sarah, make it quick. It's just a doll you hear. Can't be more important than a real human. What now? What do I do? Sarah, stop it! Nope, that's the wrong voice. I thought you were my friend. Have to make a decision. So here, apparently I can right-click and give up on pushing her. I didn't know that was an option. I didn't even try and right-click. I just clicked. I was just like, well, we're pushing her. It's the end of days. Give up on pushing her off. Yes. Will you let Jin die and save the fake? Oh, no. Oh. I don't know if I can do that. Yes, I guess. Fine. I can't do it. Even knowing it's not the real Reiko. I can't kill this person. Sarah. Thank you. Sarah. Oh, crap. The third dart will fire shortly. Oh, too bad. I guess the sub-game will be closing out on this one. What a shame, Jin. Seems like everyone just left you to die, huh? Please stop. Let me take his place. Big sis, Sarah. Jin. 5. Help Kyutaro? 4. Somebody. Please, 3. Please, no. I can't do anything. Only watch. 2. Mom. 1. Your parents. Oh, he pushed the switch. Oh. Changing target from the first, yes, to the first participant. Oh god, no, but he should be fine, right? They should both live in this scenario, right? Ugh. Sorry, Jin. If I had pressed it from the first, you wouldn't have to be scared. If you had pressed it from the first, you would have died too. Right? Because all of those would have killed him. Hold on. Jin, Kyutaro. Hang on, you two. I saw an antidote in the medical office. I'll bring it here. Until then, hold on. Thanks, KG. The impression room we were riding on slowly returned to the surface. No, this can't be. Stay with us, both of you, please. Jin, you can't die. You got parents, right? Jin! So that's Kyutaro's breaking point. Kids, parents, he was an orphan. He knows Jin has to get back to his parents. Kyutaro. Sarah. Huh? Let's go look for Reiko. I can't leave these two. The policeman, he'll surely bring the antidote. We should do what we have to. But Jin looks so weak, even Kyutaro. We're going, Sarah. And then I was dragged out of the room. Sorry, now. Okay, so while we're here in the Room of Lies, there's something that was bothering me about that scene, and I'm gonna bring it up before I forget about it. We saw a close-up of that scene, didn't we? At the beginning of this chapter. Because I still remember, that's something that has kind of been bothering me, but I haven't said anything about it. I was like, okay, whatever. But now I understand. Because at the beginning it gave us a scene with Jin on the ground looking like he was dead, but you also saw Kyutaro's hair. So I don't know if that's a hint from the game that this is actually the way that they want us to do things, or not. That's really interesting. Huh. I need to go back and confirm that. But I'm near positive that at the beginning of this chapter it shows a scene with Jin on the ground and Kyutaro's hair is there. And I was like, is that Kyutaro's hair? And I was confused. I was like, is it Kyutaro? Looks like Kyutaro. It's too red to be Nao's. So this... Okay. Ah, that's... Aren't you late? Welcome to the Room of Lies. The stage is all set. What? Reiko. Left Reiko. Who's this chick? Doesn't she look exactly like me? She's really here. Then am I seriously a duplicate? Huh. Confessing it that easily. So boring. See, I was thinking of having a quiz. What? Ah, you guys ever heard of doppelgangers? Yeah, it's like someone witnessing you were somewhere you never went, or else you meeting another you. In some countries, that phenomenon is considered an omen of death. Crap. As soon as he finished talking, a sound began ringing out. Well, what the hell? Why'd my collar start making that noise? Mine too. Ahaha, it's begun. Ranger, what's the meaning of this? It's 'cause they're doppelgangers. It's an omen of death. We don't need two Reiko Yubasames. Only one needs to survive. No. You're kidding, right? That ain't fair. Gah, I'm gonna tear this thing off. Ahaha, I wonder what type of death that collar will give you. Can't wait to see. Stop it already, Ranger. You three idiot girls are just so friendly. Well then, I'll let you choose who to save. I already saved the FakeO. Can we save the real Reiko now? Do I have an option? Save whoever you like. If you don't pick, both will die. Huh. This is awful. We abandoned Jin to protect the life of the fake Reiko, and yet, here we are, putting people's lives on scales again, huh? Classic Ranger. I've had enough of it. Think you've got something wrong there. Eh? Don't be so self-centered, Sarah Chidoan. The one I'm asking I'll let choose is now Ego Koro. I'm gonna have you... Oh, she's gonna shoulder the burden. She would have had to shoulder the burden either way. Oh. She would have had to shoulder the burden either way. So either direction, now gets some sort of, not retribution, but some sort of like, hey, I've grown so much as a human being. And then, no matter what, she gets taken away in the next part. That's sad. I hate that. It's good writing, but I hate it. Now, Igokor, I'm gonna have you pick. Me? Don't be stupid. It's just about choosing the real one, right? You're just full of complaints, huh? As a special service, how about you use this? Ranger dropped something on the floor. That's... I can't pick it up. The knife that Kai used to commit suicide. I was just like, he dropped a butcher knife. But it's the same knife. A knife? It's mine. The right Reiko grabbed the knife. Now pick me if you... Why am I using the Ranger voice? Now pick me if you don't want to suffer. What? I'm serious. This ain't just a threat. If I'm gonna die, then not only now, Sarah, I'm taking you with me too. You can't do such a thing. Because you're a copy of Reiko. Even in the short time I understood, you can't possibly hurt a friend. So I'm sorry. Reiko is my friend too, and I need to save her. So this fake Reiko couldn't have stabbed us? That's so sad. I want to save the left. Wow! Huh? Reiko? Reiko? Ha ha. Ha ha ha. I killed her. I killed her. I won. I survived. Why? Why isn't the collar stopping? They both died. Huh. Well, that's strange. Maybe because Now didn't choose. Ha 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 ha. You never intended on letting the fake survive from the start, did you? Ha 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 ha. Well, there shouldn't be any red there because you're just a fakeout. Ah, it was the exploding type. Well, simple is best. So it's gonna be like 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this? Uh-oh. Why is Reiko in this state? Wake her up. Now, Sarah, won't you explain? It's hard to explain. She stabbed herself, I guess? She stabbed her because she couldn't stab us. She would... That kind of says a lot about Reiko. She would sooner stab herself than get rid of her friends. And that also kind of goes to what her AI said in the room, doesn't it? Her AI was like, you should never murder someone else. And I was like, good tip of the day, Reiko. And I've heard that twice, that's why it stuck so much. And then here we are, right here. She couldn't kill us, so she had to kill herself. Which I guess isn't really, kind of, sort of, is murder, but it's also, I guess, suicide. I don't know. What are you trying to say? Ah, couldn't even come to see her die. Some relatives you are, huh? This can't be. It's inconceivable Reiko would die. Ah, you see how much she's bleeding? Come on, you know it. This is the fake Reiko's blood, right? I won't be fooled. Nope, the fake doesn't bleed. We've learned that already, unfortunately. Look, collapsed over there. The headless Reiko is fake. No, I won't believe it. Reiko is so much stronger, luckier, and more hateful than me. She's a person whose life has value. My one and only sister. She's garbage now, it's just a corpse. Give her back. Give Reiko back. So we still get enraged Alice. Hopefully he doesn't die this time. Ah ha ha, so scary, Alice. I'll kill you. You're dead. If you kill a floor master, all of y'all are gonna die, you know. Oh well, seems I'll have to kill you too. And then there's the shot, so the shot comes back in. And now we're kind of on the same path. A gun? Why? You've stepped out of line, Rio Ranger. I have no more use for you. Dad, why? Then he falls over. What is going on? And this whole scene, fix me already, Dad. Unfortunately, Rio Ranger, this is farewell. What are you saying? I don't wanna... Do you hate me or something? Wasn't I your greatest masterpiece, Dad? That is in the past. I am Uncle Crabstash now. I have new children to watch over. Why do you think you were the most human of the dolls I created? Because you put your affection into me most. Wrong, it was jealousy. I implanted you with an emotion program, an excessive sense of inferiority towards, and hatred of humans. Humans have it nice, I envy humans. Why am I a doll? What's so great about humans? And so on. With that complex, you could never overcome. You burned with deep jealousy, and never truly qualified as human, I'm sorry. This convinced me that it is negative emotions that make a human. That's... Yet for the burning flames of jealousy to turn one into a monster, that is just as human. Right, and then he kicks off his head. Well, then I apologize, you had to witness some unsightliness, everyone. I invite you now to the main game once again. Yep, card data. We've been through this, I imagine all that stuff, yep, You can forcibly change things. That is the line that is the most important in this one, because I forgot about it a couple times during the main game, and I was like, oh right. Someone else could have switched something with me, and they didn't have it. However, you must use the me tokens you've earned. The trust tokens, essential in deciding the battle. What in the world? Just who are you people? I am the receptionist, though. No, let us do away with that tedious dressing. I am Gashu Sato. And that is why that is so important, because it's Kai Sato, Gashu Sato. This is Mr. Kai Sr. Now let the main game begin. Oog. You up? Who's sending this you up text? I don't remember. Oh, right. Thought I was gonna die, Meow. Sorry. The switch. You pressed it for me, Meow. Nah. I hesitated to the last second. It's fine, Meow. I'm alive, Wolf. See, this scene makes much more sense to me. I'd be a little bit bitter before, but since he actually pressed the switch, I'd be like, yeah, you pressed it for me. I didn't die. We're all good. Jin. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Meow. And so that is the end of Chapter 2, Part 1 with Alice. So we have saved Alice at this point. We're gonna keep doing this the same way that we did it last time, up until we get a save point. Hey, how you doing? Gonna take you on a stroll down memory lane to recap the story, so be grateful. Last time I skipped it, so sure, let's hear it. Sit up straight and listen. Alright. These guys are Sarah Chidoan and her best friend Joe Tazuna. They are a pair of dweebs who waltzed together into the death game, all friendly-like. Without having a clue what was what, their first trial began, and they cleared lots more. They chose to cooperate and survive with all the other remaining participants. But their cooperation was for naught, and high school teacher Kazuma Mishima died. His ex-student now Igokoro went into the hilarious panic over it. See? So the self-described homemaker Kai Sato made use of that to instigate her. She stole back the laptop on the job hopper So Hiyori and got his hands on, the laptop or so he already got his hands on. The laptop concealed proof that Kai was colluding with the organization. Ultimately, Kai died in the main game, all cause he grabbed the Sage card. And Joe too, he got the sacrifice card and died. Seems hallucinations started to eat away at Sarah. The second stage was the subgame, where everyone traded tokens amongst themselves. During all that, an AI of the dead Mishima showed up. And so did a fake doll that looked just like Reiko. It was one huge calamity. Amid that, Q Taro Burgerberg discovered the laptop again. He was nearing the heart of the death game, but lured by tokens, he handed the laptop over to So. Man, ain't that double-crossing just the best? Well, we know that wasn't entirely the case. Q-Taro gathered the most tokens and Jin didn't collect squat. I was looking forward to one of them dying, but it was Reiko Yubasame who died in the end, stabbed by the fake Reiko, in fact. So this would have varied if we had Alice die instead. Man, you guys are seriously stupid. Having feelings when you know killing each other, it'll only hurt you, you know? There we go. What I didn't know is that I'd be killed too. But I should have been Dad's masterpiece. Now everyone, if your memories are all in order, allow me to invite you once again to the main game. 8 remain. That is actually a really neat piece of scenery. Hey, do you know what a majority vote is? Yeah, 1 vote. Another vote. Another one, another one. Blood spilled. And now we know exactly what this scene is. Hey, long time no see. Well, gotten used to the majority votes yet? No. They're tricky, huh? But it's okay, just vote for who you hate. Kill decisively so you can survive. Kill the people who get in your way. No big, it's not like it's your fault. Aren't I right? So Hiyori, question mark. Huh, your countenance has really changed. Ah, funny, do your best. Need to dispose of the documents in the shredder, throw them out. Yep. That'll fill up the blood. So gloomy. Yep, and then we'll move. And we'll run. I guess So really was running away from everything. Important laptop, this. Yep, Kai's laptop. Is gone! It was stolen by Miss Now when she collapsed on the floor. And I think this does also hint that we should be killing So. So, it's important. These first scenes are important. I see that time they're missing out. Yeah, I think these first scenes are way more important than I thought they were. Oh yeah, the hand thing, that's fine. There's this thing, tamed a frying pan, the eyes that we saw at the beginning of the game, which I still haven't made a good connection for. We've seen those eyes twice, that's the second time now, right? How far are you going to run? Run, me? No one needs you. Why do you live? I'm astonished, yeah, everyone dies, that's enough. Here, I'll kill you. Yes, and then of course, sure enough, that's your true nature. It's your turn to die, So Hiyori. Sarah! And then there's that. And then he's dead. That is the ending that we should be striving for. That's what I understand about these beginning sequences now. I think. I think they're meant to lead us to the right path, to the true ending. And now I understand that because at the beginning of chapter 2, part 1, we saw Jin on the ground, but we also saw Q-Taro, Mr. Burgerberg. They were both on the ground, so that should be the route that we should be going. So it's this route. So I am going to make... So really there's not 2 paths that you go on for chapter 3. There's 4. The 2 separates are just killing, I'll continue, I'll say that at the end. Yeah, you're fine. This all stays the same. This is my room. Yes. You're right. Yep, kinda. Don't betray me. Okay. You too, Qtaro. Haha, this is going to be fun. Your turn to die. Majority vote. Hey! Is playing an instrument fun? Oh, this scene. My homie, Steve Burns, Alice. Watching you makes me want to play, Reiko. You're too clumsy, bro. Doubt you even can. So mean. Ahaha, don't whine about it. Alright, I'll teach you. You mean it. And if you get bored of it, I'll kick your butt. Of course I won't get bored. Hey, Reiko. Haha, what's up? Someday, let's make a band and have our debut. For real? I'll make songs and you'll sing them. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Haha. Sounds great. Don't forget it, bro. And he didn't forget. He'll never forget. Don't you ever forget. Oh, man. He's a mess. Ha 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 ha. Reiko, you really were kind. Such a good kid. Alice lost someone precious to him. Just like Now lost her teacher. Just like Kana lost her sister. Just like I lost my best friend. Reiko. She was a trustworthy ally to me too. It's painful. It's sad. But, we can't just stay here forever. Alice, now. Sarah Chidori. You're in the way. Be gone. I know how you feel. I lost my homie, but the main game's going to start again. They're giving an explanation. Please, come to the medical office. You sure are kind. Huh? It shouldn't matter to you if anything unfavorable happens to us. In the main game, everyone is an enemy. Again, at least 2 people will die. It might be you and me next. That may be true. But I don't think giving up on living and thinking is the right thing to do. If we diligently think about it, I'm sure there's a path. Not for you now, because you get gypped in this next chapter. Ugh. A path. I've long since passed up such a thing. Even so, I stubbornly live on. Because I thought someday my parents or Reiko would repay me. There is no path anymore. Let's go, Alice. Now. Hey, now Igokoro, what are you? Now remove the gloves from Reiko's body. I need to deliver this. There's surely someone else waiting who treasures Reiko as much as us. Now. Alice, please, you take one of these too. Alex accepted one of the gloves. I'm going. I need to move forward. Forward. Sarah Chidon, I will tell you this. The name of the man I killed. This is way earlier than I expected him to say something about this. I expected this to be at the laptop. Was Sohyori. Huh? Okay, I can see why this is a path that gives us some more information. I don't care about Sohyori at this point. Who I really need to kill is Alice? Those were eyes of revenge. Revenge against our enemy who plotted this death game. Anger and hate, those made the only path that Alice would move on now. Then which path will I choose? That's obvious. I won't let anyone else die. The main game, I won't let it happen. Honestly, just barely got me. Just barely. You can't save anybody, Sarah. I'm not going to lose. And now we can save, and we can end this episode. I'm gonna save this under like file 7, sure. File 7. And I'm just gonna go through this game. And just bring up any highlights, probably like when we actually go through the laptop with everyone, see if Alice says anything. I doubt anything major will change in the end. But I guess I'll show the endings with Alice again. Because there's technically there's 4 different routes for chapter 3. what I wanted to say at the end of this episode. If you kill Cell, which is one route, but if you kill Cell, you can either have Alice or Reiko remaining, so that's 2 separate routes. Then if you kill Kana, you have Alice or Reiko remaining, so that's 2 separate routes too, so you have 4 technically different routes. Unless just at the beginning of the next part, whichever remaining Yubasabe dies regardless. I doubt that'll be the case though, I don't believe that. But then it branches off even more if someone else dies. But Sarah's very intent on not having anybody else die, so I feel like everyone who's left is just going to be the remainder, except maybe like one other person who dies. Who knows? Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Your Turn to Die. We've been secret hunting, and it's been a fun time. I don't know for certain when the next episode of this will drop, but whenever the next episode is, it'll probably be one of the last. There's a couple things we need to do. Still, we're gonna go through this Alice part. I'm gonna make 2 more save files, just for my sanity's sake. So that I have, like, a save file with each of the 4 endings, technically. We need to give Kyutaro tokens for that one scene. I don't know what that scene does, but a couple of people have just said to me, go and check out Kyutaro when he's acting weird and he's the only person you can trade with. So I'll check that out. And then there's one scene which requires me really to play the game, play Chapter 2 Part 1 again, because I guess I do have a file. I'd have to select the file before we go into the Room of Lies, because I'd have to not have enough clear chips. The way that I played the game, I was like, if we play it like this, we technically don't have to get any, we don't have to clear all the attractions. That was my method of thinking. And then I was like, oh, there's a scene. If you don't have enough. I guess that makes sense. But that's that. So we'll get that, and we'll get that. I don't know if the Kyutaro thing is a scene or if it's just a funny dialogue. So that's that. We'll do those 2 things. I feel like there's something else I wanted to do. The other thing I wanted to do was talk to Mishima, but we've done that. We've done that now. Did I save this in file 7? Yeah. Just double check. Cool. And then that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess we are done for this episode. In this fine day in the year of the Aviator. Another part which will just highlight the Alice shenanigans in this chapter. Or I guess this part of the chapter. Because I missed Alice. I won't start with this when Chapter 3 releases. I'm gonna start with the one that I did when I played Blind. Because I feel like that's the way to go. That's the way we have to do it. I'm not gonna pick my favorite, because, you know, I do love me some Alice. Alice is my homie. I love him. I do. I really do, you guys. But that'll be one of the later things that we do after Chapter 3 releases. But we gotta do that blind run first. The blind run. Like, you can't see anything run. You can't see what's coming. But, you're the Aviator. United States Aviator. Taking off. Toodaloo. Flight crew.